It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Wednesday, the 13th of July. These are the charts of the day. Well, the markets had an interesting day with a pop-up, a pullback, and then it finished with a weak close, that negative on the day, but it wasn't terrible. Still, a lot of stocks are moving, particularly biotech. I'm going to show you a bunch of them today that are really starting to do well. Look at Apollo Endosurgery, which really had some positive news and jumped from 450 to 556, finished 490 up 65 cents or 15%, but it traded 14.8 million. That's the biggest volume since March of 2021 when it exploded up there. This also comes on a breakout day above the declining tops line, and then it pulled back right to that line. So we'll see what happens going forward, but my target's going forward to 5.5, 6.25, and 7. AXSM, after the explosive move 2 weeks ago on a breakaway gap, has run up right to resistance, then backed off. But what a reversal today. Right back up from 40.90 to 45.35 and finished 44.95 up 292, a 7% gain. Volume was solid. Technicals look good. I think now we're going to attack and maybe take out 47 and run into the mid-50s. CEIX, a very strong coal stock, has run back up to the early June high, which was 59.38. Today's high 58.99, within 40 cents. And it looks like if it does break through, you got to run into the high 60s, maybe a little bit 70s. CPRX, another biotech doing very well, has come back sharply from the recent pullback loss a month ago when it hit 615 to today's high at 860, which was the same high we've seen, 860, 65 range back in April. So we get to here, your target's 9 3/4, 10. Another biotech that's doing great is Dawn Technologies, which exploded on a breakaway gap about 4 weeks ago nearly, and you can see how it's trended upward, pulled back from resistance, today reversed again. Key support for me now is 16.5. Key resistance now is 20. You get to that, we're looking for 23 and 26. EDIT, yet another biotech on a long downtrend, reversing, broke through, moving averages crossed over, it retested, creating a new rising channel, bottom, at least it appears to be, and today's pop of $1.61 to 16, up 11%, on good volume increase, best in several days, tells me we may be headed for 18 3/4 and 22. EXTR in the communication equipment field, a big downtrend from 16 3/4, taking it all the way down to hold on a sec. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. There you go. So 16 3/4 to all the way down to 8.5, and then finally double bottoming. Today's pop and a big pop, 914 at 1061, finishing right at the high up 136, nearly a 15% gain with a breakout above a triple top. This is a breakout day, and it's probably a swing right now to 12 3/4. FFIE with an explosive move last week, and then the pullback pop, and now a wedge is forming. If this pops this wedge and it does it with volume, we may go vertical to 7.5 and 9. Stay tuned. There's a big short squeeze going on here, but I love the V bottom with the platform, falling wedge, explosive move that saw us go from 2.25 to 640 in 3 days, 4 days, and now this. GOSS, an inverse head and shoulder has formed. A 10 million share pop breakaway move of 31% or 224 today takes it through the neckline. If we should take out 1020, you may see the stock at 12.5. Another biotech, G1 Therapeutics, breaks out of the base, forms a 4-day wedge, and today popped out of that. There might be some resistance here. Once we take that out, I would look for a move up towards 11. INBX, yet another, spiking up to resistance and pulling back, only to pop off the moving averages, which have crossed over now. A move over 18, 18.25, and we're looking for 22 and 25. NMD, we put a swing on it, looks that good. It broke out with heavy volume. I'm now looking for 35 and 42. LABU is trending better with good volume on the upside. It's now gone from 4 to 9, recently 982 before pulling back, but the last couple of days look positive again as volume increases on the upside. I'm now looking for 11.5, and then maybe 14. MRSN, another biotech, broke out, pulled back and retested, and they broke out again, only to back off one more time. But today it popped 62 cents at 12%. Volume solid, OBV looks good. I would have to say at this point, I'm going to be looking for this to make a move up towards 7. PRPH has been a beautiful uptrend. This is another biotech, but this one's leading with strong volume and technicals. My new targets are 16 and 18. Rocket Pharmaceuticals, V bottom right-handed extended V and a nice move upward. Today popped up to 1760 before finishing 1670, up 63 cents or 4%. Still good volume, good technicals. Looks like next target is 20 to 20 and a half. RHE in the medical care group broke out yesterday at an inside day and a positive one today. Only up 30 cents or 8%, but it looks to me like this is not going to stop here. Your targets are 5.5 and 6 3/4, 7. Rhythm Pharmaceuticals popped as well. I put a tech trader swing on it this morning at 712. It finished at 874. A hell of a move already. The target at 9.5 may be reached as early as quickly tomorrow morning. Secondary target at 12 3/4. This has got great momentum with big volume. Today's volume, 30 million. Yet another SIGA with exploded, imploded, and then you can see the stair-step 5-wave advance right to resistance. If we should get through here, this could spike into the 17-18 range. TBPH popping after hours tonight. It went vertical. Take a look. From 8 3/4 in 2 minutes, 13.96, nearly 14. The steep pullback, and now the ramp up and flag, forming a big wedge. Watch this one tomorrow. That looks like the angle of descent, of ascent. There's a wedge there if it pops out and holds the VWAP. Targeting 12 and 14. TH in the oil and gas group up $1.52 today. Your daily chart shows an explosive move that took it up to key resistance at the target near 12. Hit 1184 today. If it mojo's through that, we may see 14, but right now this is in need of a consolidation pullback retest. Baru, very similar to SIGA. Look at these two charts. Big volatility and now ascending wedge. This one too. You can call this an ascending wedge right there. With multiple tops up in this zone, today's gain of 92 cents or 6%, with increasing volume of 23 million shares. If this should pop through here, but it could explode to 20 and 23. And finally, Verve, another biotech, which we showed you last week, broke out of the inverse head and shoulders, got up to resistance, pulled back, reversed. Is at my target at 26, 27, reaching 26.80 today. And the next target might be 33. That's it for tonight. I'll look at some of the hot biotech stocks out there today. Bye-bye.